We all like to focus on building the most fancy gaming PCs that we can, especially if we have the money. A lot of people throw money into a 1080 Ti, a 7700K, or even an i9 processor, and then they end up with a monitor that only rocks 1080p and they bought it for 90 bucks on Black Friday. See the problem here? So what you need is a badass monitor, and what if I could tell you for $400 I can deliver you one of those? You interested? Well, today we're going to be taking a look at the Pixio PX277, a monitor that really can up your setup game. Let's talk about that.
OPC delivers a great gaming chair at a competitive price compared to the mainstream brands. With multiple color options to choose from, there is bound to be a perfect match for your setup. Jackson uses one daily with his setup, and so should you. Check the link down below to learn more and pick one up today.
Now, Pixio as a monitor company is definitely not the new kid on the block anymore. They have released a brand new lineup of monitors and have been getting glowing reviews, especially from us and other reviewers out there. But they have gone back and gave their baby, the monitor that actually caught my attention years ago, the PX277, and gave it a massive facelift. And oh, they most definitely did a good job at doing that. First off, before we get into this overview, I want to talk about the logo on this monitor real quick. I know the desire to keep the PX277 name for recognition, and I have no issues for that. Keep the name. But putting new next to the PX277 on the monitor really doesn't look that clean, and I don't really understand why that's there. I would have just put the PX277 because these two monitors side by side, there is a big difference. You can definitely tell which is the newer model. But let's talk about specs, shall we? The monitor is a 24-inch 1440p 144Hz IPS panel with adaptive sync on board with an awesome frequency range of 30Hz to 144Hz. Now wait a minute, I know you're going to go buy one of these right now, but let me brag on it a little bit more and then you could buy it later. Now this monitor is thin. Oh, and the build quality is vastly improved from the original PX277 with a nice sturdy frame that makes you feel like you took advantage of every little penny that you spent on this thing. The stand is even pretty nice, even though there is no adjustment, it is very nice. Now turn the monitor around and oh my god, is that VESA mounting? Yes, something from Pixio that I have been complaining about for a long time, and I'm really glad that they included it with this display. Something that I really wish they did with the PX347 Prime Ultra Wide. But there is actually an update that they're working on an adapter for that monitor, so I'll be sure to try to get my hands on it when that comes out and make sort of an updated video on the review, because that was something that really hindered me from recommending it. The screen itself is an IPS panel and the colors are great along with awesome viewing angles. Playing games like Destiny 2 on this monitor delivers a great viewing experience. The colors just pop on the default color profile and the refresh rate is, well, 144 Hz. I may be in the minority here, but I will take a 144 Hz 1440p display over a 4K 60 Hz panel any day of the week. Well, maybe I'm not in the minority, but let me know in the comments section down below. As for inputs, you get DVI, 2 HDMI ports, and DisplayPort. You really should only be worried about that DisplayPort if you're trying to take advantage of the full 1440p 144 Hz that you paid for. But it is nice for a monitor to have multiple HDMI inputs for people who have consoles on the side of their gaming PC. I don't like the fact though that there are no real routing options on the back of the monitor for these cables, and actually some of the power cables themselves stick out from underneath the monitor very prominently compared to other monitors that I have tested. A shorter power cable included with the monitor itself, or DisplayPort cable, or as well as the DisplayPort cable, would have been really nice to remedy this issue, but I would have just liked to see the ports a little bit more shallow into the monitor itself so you don't have to worry about seeing things poking out. Even the menu on this thing is really great, with the navigation being vastly improved, and compared to other monitors, really awesome. I actually really wish they implemented this menu system with their Prime monitor and all the other monitors in general, with a clear back button, a menu, and up and down navigation. Very well laid out. I am not really able to comment on the adaptive sync ranges because I tested the system using a GTX 1080, but it is definitely there, and for those who want to take advantage of it, you will love the fact that there is a 30Hz to 144Hz range that will allow you to really enjoy that smooth, buttery experience. So for $400, you seriously can't go wrong with this monitor. It can be the monitor for you for years to come. The 1440p 144Hz monitor space is the second, in my opinion, for the best monitor experience out there, with ultrawides being first. That actually flipped for me after checking out Pixio's PX277C Prime monitor, which you can actually check out if you're behind in the top right corner. The price for this monitor is really great, and so is the build quality. Pixio as a brand is starting to make a big impact in the monitor sales space while bringing great monitors for the money to the consumer. Honestly, if you haven't checked them out yet, I highly recommend you give them a look, and if you are interested in picking up one of these monitors, there will be a link in the description down below, as always, where you can also buy one or shop around for other products as well. And that about wraps this video up here, guys. If you like this video, leave a like down below and comment what you think. If you made it all the way here, comment 144 in the comment section down below so I know you made it there. And be sure to follow us on Twitter for more behind the scenes content, subscribe for more content from the Toasty Bros, and I hope to see you all in the next one, guys. Peace out.